Hi, I'm Zack Kiser and you're watching American Dog Pro videos. Today we came to answer one of the most common questions that we receive, which is what kind of training treats do we use when we're working with our pets and board and trains in our programs. And that right now is this brand here called Fresh Pet. They have both their Select and Vital lines, and we use both of them depending on which store we go to pick them up. And there's a bunch of reasons that we use this over other treats, and we'll get into that here in a minute. But I want to start by saying that we have no affiliation. We are not a distributor with this company. We just like them and thought we would answer our customers' questions via a little tutorial video on what we use and how we use it. So like I said, we have Fresh Pet Select and Fresh Pet Vital here, and they come in a pre-cut or roll. And in the rolls, you cut them up yourself. This obviously is already cut for you. This is going to be a little bit pricier than this. We always buy these, but they do come in a smaller roll as well. We buy this because we are training a lot of dogs and we go through a ton of this stuff, so we buy them as big in portions as possible. But if you just have one pet at home and you're looking to train them, maybe the pre-cut or the smaller roll is good for you. We love this food because it's, first of all, it's not a treat. It is a complete meal dog food. That means that it's healthier than a lot of the training treats that are on the market. It is a cheaper option. A lot of training treats are very expensive and come in small quantities. This we can buy in large quantities for a fairly cheap price. And like I said, it's a complete diet as well. It's also a moist, fresh product. So a lot of training treats and a lot of dog foods and kibbles are very, very dry. The moisture content is very low, and so that means that your dog is in a perpetual state of dehydration. And we like moistened, more natural type foods for our pets to keep their hydration up, so they're not gulping down water all the time. That's not a natural process for the dog. So Fresh Pet has a high moisture content, and we really like it for that. So like I said, you can buy it pre-cut, but we buy these big rolls, and you can see on the big roll here, they have a increment marks along the way, so you can cut these in half-pound increments. And on the small roll, they have it in quarter-pound increments, depending on the size of your dog. How much you should feed your dog is going to be a question that you're going to have to research into yourself. There are probably recommendations on this company, and probably even on the roll here they have by weight amount per day recommendations. So you can use this as a training food because the dogs love it, and it can be their meal. So we love to get dogs working for their meals. It creates good work ethic, good engagement with the handler, and rewards them for all the behaviors that we want to teach them. So we do lots of hand feeding. And so with this big roll here, we just cut it up ourselves with a knife. And so we, if we were just going to do about a pound, which is normal for a lot of the dogs that we do, we'll cut it here like this. And we can take this sleeve off. Comes right off here. And then what I generally do is cut it into about 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch slivers like this. Get a few of those. Usually we get 4 or 5 out of that. Okay, and then I'll just stack it up like this. Again, 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch slivers here. Okay, turn it 100 or about 90 degrees, and cut again. And you see that gives us these little chunks just like that, relatively the same size throughout. I'm not the best at this, but you get 1/2 inch to inch pieces like that. Great for training. You could even break these smaller or let the dogs just nibble on them out of your hands to get smaller pieces. And this works great. We put these in our training pouch, and we jump into some training. So Fresh Pet Vital is definitely a training food that we love. Like I said, moist, delicious. The dogs love it. Gets lots of engagement. I've met almost basically no dogs that don't really like this food. So I highly recommend that you guys go out and get it. You can get it at Target, Petco, PetSmart. I found that it's cheapest at Target. It's about $12.99 for this 6-pound roll. So if you're feeding, 1 pound a day, $12.99 a pound, that's pretty inexpensive. You get training value, and it's a complete meal for your dog. So thanks for watching, and look out for other future videos.